One of the biggest trading lessons I ever learned, if not the biggest trading lesson I ever had, was to understand that my individual stock trades don't operate in a vacuum. They're really mostly moving in line with what the big major indexes are doing, like the S&P and the Dow and the Nasdaq. Understanding what those guys are doing gives you a clue as to why your individual trades are acting the way they are. Your individual stock trades are like ships on the ocean of the major market indexes, so you need to know the tide and current of the market to successfully navigate your way to trading profits. Are we in a bull market or a bear market? What will happen to your trades this week? Don't get caught out and don't miss out. To understand the charts you're about to see, get your free video course and manual, plus many other free bonuses at stockgossipfilter.com. Now let's begin the show. Welcome to another market update after the market closed on 28th of April 2023. So this chart looks a bit more complex than usual because I'm drawing stuff all over it. Each of these up and down lines is the price, and it's smoothed out for us by this moving average here. The one I'm particularly paying attention to though is the red one. That's the 200-day or 40-week moving average, same thing. And you can see, so there's the bear market of 22. I've been commentating on all year that it's broken out of that and forming a new pattern, and this moving average, the 40 weeks, you can see now levered off, and now best of all, it's curling upwards. It's looking like the early signs of a new bull market. Still a while to go before I'll call that, but it's definitely looking promising. So this blue line here and this blue hair I've drawn there, that's a wedge. And so you can see the price got stuck in this wedge, and then typically what happens next is whichever the way the price breaks out of that wedge is the way it's going. So that's what happened a couple of weeks ago. It's following through nicely. We had a very strong finish on Friday, and it broke above that. You can see a line of resistance there as well. It's looking healthy, but it's also looking stretched. As I have been saying for the past 2 weeks, I'm calling it a bull for the week ahead, with the caveat that that rubber band is pulled tight, but I called it bullish nonetheless, and that's proven to be correct. If we zoom into the day-to-day chart, same thing, just zoomed in a bit. There's that wedge, and we can see it had a very nice close on Friday. Everything else to look at is also looking good, like the VIX, which is a measure of the volatility index, the traders' appetite for downside risk protection is absolutely collapsed. And we're still in the waxing phase of the moon cycle for another week, which, believe it or not, is very, very instructive. Dow Jones and the Dow transports need to be kind of working together, and the transports are just starting to catch up there with the Dow, so that's good. Nasdaq, which was kind of leading things, it led things down, now it's leading things back up, looking healthier all the time. One final chart I want to draw your attention to, copper. It's called Dr. Copper for a reason. It tends to predict the global economy because copper is used in so many things, including construction, electronics, and so on. And you can see copper's broken out of the downtrend as well. So the world economy seems to be recovering nicely. This moving average again is curling up, and we have a base here, a line of support you can see that's formed there. And that's probably going to be a good bet. If I was going to make a trade this week, it could do worse than buying copper here with a tight stop loss there just below that support line at 390. So that's all for this week. I will speak to you next time. I appreciate you giving this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe or you could miss an important market call. Next up, a free webinar, how to read stock charts and trade stocks, so you'll know what I'm looking at each week and why, as well as be able to trade your own stocks. I'll speak to you next week.